Becca here and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have my little mini me here today. This is Addie. Say hi.
Hi.
So this is my daughter. She is almost 6 and we are going to be doing a fun little sewing vlog type video. What are we doing?
Ted's birthday present. And it's a bag with a dinosaur plushie.
Yes, so we are doing his Christmas present and we are using a panel and I will pop it up here. It's just I don't know if it's technically 1 yard, but it's one panel and it is a dinosaur bag and it also has a dinosaur little stuffy to make, and I'm gonna be helping her a little bit. She's sewn some, there's a zipper, some things like that I'm gonna help with, but we are just gonna have some fun. We're gonna spread it out over a couple nights because she gets tired and frustrated because we have to wait until after her brother goes to bed, right? So he doesn't see it. So I have already cut everything out. Whoa! Cut everything out for her. And if you haven't seen these panels, you can get a bunch of different places and for tons of different things. I have some that are for hot pads and towels, some that are just panels, like square panels. They're just like activities, I guess you could kind of say, that are put together, and they usually have instructions on them. A lot of them are bags and things like that, so they are great for little kids. We have one that I got from Raspberry Creek. Yeah, I'll show you this one. And this one is on a Minky, and you can see these shapes, and so there's multiples of it. We've cut up a bunch of them.
And there's small ones that I want to
Yeah, there's small ones. But these are ones you just cut out circles and then you sew bowl shapes together and then stuff it and makes a little pillow, and you can see somewhere
and it's soft.
Yes, so this one's really soft to make stuffies. And you can see there's some instructions there on how to do it. So I will put a link to this one from Raspberry Creek in the description, and also put a link to the one we are working on. So right here, this is what we will be making. It's this little backpack, and this orange strip here is the zipper, and here are all of the instructions are written on there. So the first thing that we need to do, Ads, is we need to pick out our zipper. So
Okay.
we have a blue, that's dark blue, and so the zipper is gonna go, it's gonna be his mouth.
Okay.
So what color do you want to do?
Blue.
Blue? Okay.
Yeah.
Put away our other zippers. I left that for you to do. So there's a little dinosaur plushie, which is just like the ones that I was showing you from Raspberry Creek, where you cut it out and just sew it together. This pattern does call for fusible fleece. We're not going to do that. We're just going to make it a slouchy backpack. So while she works on cutting out the dinosaur, I am going to get my thread spun. I am using, this is Dual Duty All-Purpose thread from Joann's, and I will pop the color on there. It matches pretty well with this. Actually, I ordered it online, so I wasn't sure, but I'm just going to wind our bobbin. I gotta put the zipper foot on, and then I am gonna sew the zipper because that is pretty challenging, especially for Addie. But she does really well sewing, just hasn't done a lot of it. She's still pretty young, so it's all a work in progress. you have a tag on there. She got her first side of the dinosaur cut out. Let's see it. And there is the other side. Don't make sure you move this one so you don't cut it, okay? So she's gonna cut that and I'm gonna get to sewing the zipper. Dinosaur. All right.
Dinosaur.
Remember, how do you pin it together? Is that the right way?
Yeah.
What's gonna happen when you sew it? And then, because remember, you sew it and then you turn it. You have to flip it the other way. So what do you have to do? No. So you have to make the dinosaurs touch. So you have to lay them right sides together. So the dinosaur picture should be touching. So lift one up. Okay, now flip that one on the bottom over so it's looking at you. Nope. This one. Flip it that way. Okay, that's the right side of the fabric. Yep, and so the dinosaurs need to, yep. Yes, exactly.
We're gonna put the stuff in.
Oh, that's where you're gonna leave your hole?
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready to sew it?
Yeah.
She can reach the ground, but if the chair is high enough to reach the machine, it's hard. So what we do is we just put the pedal, we raise the pedal to you, right? So can you reach that? Or is the chair a little too high still? So this is where we're gonna leave our hole. So let's put our pin right there. So we stop, so right here, and then we'll take that one off. Okay, and what do we do when we start and stop?
We push the pedal and then when we stop, we take our foot off the pedal.
But we have to do this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you start and you do the presser foot, or you do the reverse a little bit. So go forward a little bit. Okay, you will reverse. Okay, go a little bit. Okay, now keep sewing. His tummy's empty. He's looking cute.
Ho, ho, where to go up on the house top? Hey, 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 picnic.
Her little guy. He is so cute. And we got then the front of the bag done. And we're ready to go off to bed, and we will continue later. Alright, we are back for night 2 of sewing Teddy's Christmas present, right? Pack it up every time, and I put my zippers away because we don't use these anymore. And you're gotta take everything back out. Here's your dinosaur, you finished.
Dinosaur, dinosaur, dinosaur.
So here we finished off the front,
The dinosaur.
and here's the zipper.
Dresser.
And I need to trim off this zipper, and then that is the front. That's just how you shorten it there. So we're gonna fold it like a hot dog. You know how to fold it hot dog style? Like that. Match up those ends, okay. And now I'm gonna iron it, so put your hands up.
Okay.
So we're gonna put a crease in it. Hold this edge so that it's hot dog style, but it's gonna...
Look, everyone.
Nice and slow.
Can I hold it by myself? Just like how I was doing it.
Okay, so see where your needle is and see where this is?
Yeah.
You want to keep that lined up
Okay.
so that it sews down this side, okay? Reach it better. So we have tabs for the straps and the handle sewn up.
I need to scoop this over a little bit. Bye-bye. I'm going in the ocean.
Okay, so now we have to put these on the back of our bag.
Whoa.
Okay, where's our bag back? Right here. All right, what we're gonna do, this is called basting. Do you know what basting is?
No.
Basting is where you just put in like a big long stitch that is just to hold these in place. Okay, so we're gonna go over to our machine. And how
This one?
Yep. How we do basting is we have to turn, this is how long our stitch is. So we have to turn it all the way up to a 4. So can you turn it to a 4? That's okay. So turn it all the way to a 4. Yep. All right. So now we're gonna just put this under here. Mommy will hold these because they're kind of hard to hold in place. Okay. All right. Foot off. All right. Oh, twist it a little bit. Can you twist twist that a little bit. All right. So now we're gonna set this back to a 2 because we're done. Nope. Yep, the gray one. Good job.
Hey, let the cowboys go.
Okay, let's see here. Let's move your chair.
Let the cowboys
What
go.
are you singing? The instructions did not say to do both casings in this method. I read it like 8 times and I double checked it again. But you have to repeat the same steps on the other casing piece. So we are going to just do that right now.
Yeah.
So we have our tops done, or our front and back sewn together at the top, and it is bedtime tonight for this little one, isn't it? And so we will be back probably tomorrow night. We'll see how sleepy she is, but we only have, it's the 21st, we only have 3 days to get this done because we are doing our Christmas on Christmas Eve. So see you later. So Eddie is going to bed and I am fixing this. Again, another issue with the instructions on this. It like doesn't say where I should have known. But even like having quite a bit of sewing experience, I didn't really think anything of it. I checked the instructions, and the handles and tabs need to be sewn on the right side of the back piece, not the wrong side. And it does not say that on the diagram, it just says attach them. And on the photo diagram of the instructions, it has like the dino spikes and stuff, the picture of what's on the back, kind of on it, but it is not colored in, and the instructions, that is the wrong side of the fabric. And so I understand what they did is they wanted you to be able to see where they put the tabs and handle on it, so they put the spikes on it. But if they're going to do that, then they need to say that that is the right side of the fabric, because people are not going to understand that, especially if you don't know what, aren't super familiar with sewing. Like I said, I should know that, and I checked and I just thought, well, we'll see how it goes. But that is very poor instructions, and like I said, then the casing part too was an error on that. So I'm sure that is kind of the downside with these, that they don't really do a lot of testing and fact checking with them. They kind of just probably throw them together and publish them, and that's that. So I am just going to take this out and fix the handle real quick and put it on the right side.
Hi. Welcome to part 3.
Part 3, right?
Yeah.
And we are going to be finishing up the bag. We had to send Teddy off with Daddy, right?
Yeah.
To get him out of the house so that we could get this done, because we need it done for tomorrow. So we left off with the bag. We sewed the tops, and I fixed that part with the handle and the tabs. And so now we are going to sew up our bag, and then we basically have to do the straps, and then I think once we sew those on, I think we're done. So we are getting pretty close to the end here. To lay this one on top of it, you need to match up the right sides. So the right sides are facing, and you need the prints to match each other. So the paw prints need to be match the paw prints, and then the dinosaur needs to match the dinosaur. Does that make sense? Here, we're gonna sew all the way around here, but we need to leave a hole right here, because that's how we're gonna turn it out. Okay, so we're gonna leave a hole in between here. So we're gonna take this over, we're gonna start here and sew all the way around here. Okay, and Mommy's gonna show you what we do at the corners and how we turn. Okay, all right, you ready? You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, Mommy's gonna read the instructions. All right. Well,
You can't
careful.
even see it.
What? Oh, the needle. Yeah, it's so small, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah.
So we are going to.
Don't poke yourself.
There we go. You can see there's a pile of Christmas jammies that I still need to finish for tonight behind me over there. All right, can you put that back on my thread?
That was. Wiggly, the wiki wiggly.
just going to finish these up for her. She touched the iron and it scared her a little bit, so just going to iron these real quick. All right, so she's okay. It just kind of scared her a little bit. She just bumped the iron with her hand and she didn't want to work anymore on it, which is fine. I'm not gonna push her. Typically I would say we're gonna just freeze, we'll come back to it later, but since we are on a time crunch and we are so close to being done, I'm just gonna finish sewing these for her. You just have to sew down the edges of the straps and then feed it through, and then we are done. And Ellie has woken up too, so I'm just going to finish this up and get it done for her. All right, I have one more side of stitching on the straps, and then I'm basically done with the sewing. And I don't know if you can see that. I have a little bit left in my bobbin, and I think that it might be enough. So we're gonna play a little bit of bobbin chicken and see if I can get this side sewn. It is very long, but I'm not seeing any of the middle of the bobbin, which is a good sign. So I think I'm going to see if I can get this done without running out of my bobbin. We made it! With plenty to spare, which is what I thought. Well, not plenty, but we are done. The end does have you like fold it over and sew it to hook it, but I think I'm just gonna tie it so that we can adjust the length on the straps if needed. But now all we have to do is thread it. What we are gonna do, I'm gonna pull out my bodkin, which is this nifty little thing. It's for threading elastics and drawstrings and things like that. One of my favorite sewing tools ever. And let's see, Addie's sitting over there watching a show in the background, so if you hear that, that's all that is, so sorry about that. And Ellie has joined us as well, sitting on the ground. You can see her little pony right there. So I'm gonna thread this one through this way and then back through this one. So that the ends are coming out the same side, and then even them out. Okay, yes, and then I take the other one. What's up, Bells? And we're gonna thread it through coming from this side. And so like I said, what I'm gonna do is, for now at least, and maybe we can adjust it once I see it on Teddy, I'm just gonna pull them both through here and tie it around that loop like that, so that then we can adjust, so I gotta take this off, the length if needed. It's done! So now we just have to clean up some of this threads, get it wrapped up, and give it to Teddy tomorrow.
Thank you. Dinosaur. Guess what it is? It is a backpack. Okay.
Teddy, and Ads, tell Teddy where they came from. Did you buy it at the store?
Yeah. No. I sold it, Teddy. What? I sold it. Oh, Teddy, you can put.
She made those for you, Bubby.
And you can put whatever you wanted there.
Get that bag.
Maybe Sissy.
Yeah, did Susie make it for you?
No.
Can you show me? How does it work?
Nah.
A dinosaur? Do you love it? Yeah. But what else did Sissy make you? What is it?
T-Rex.
Whoa, can you show us? Do you love it so much? What do you say to Sissy?
Thank you, Sissy.
Say I love you.
I love you.